We're here today with Bob Bodily, Bob the Builder, as he is known in the ICP ecosystem. Fantastic OG, being in the space for a very, very long time. Thank you, Bob, for being here with us at ETH Denver, at the ICP booth. I want to know a little bit more about your journey. How did you start in Web3? What brought you to the internet computer? Tell us more about it.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. I'm a long time ICP builder. I've been in the space since 2021, basically since mainnet launch. May of 2021, started building full time on ICP. It's been a long journey. We've built all kinds of interesting products over the last 4 years. Started out building lots of NFT tech, launched an NFT collection, built an NFT marketplace, kind of re-architected the marketplace. And then in early 2023, Ordinals launched. Casey Roddermore released the O.4.0 version of the Ordinals protocol. And from there, we went cross-chain. We raised around from Polychain, started building on Ordinals, basically using ICP as kind of a Bitcoin layer 2. And, worked on that for the last almost 2 years. And then in November, kind of sat down and said, where's the market going? What can we build? And how do we architect this to make it work? And, ODIN Fund came and, built ODIN Fund in about 3 months. We were heads down, lots of weekends, lots of nights, just building like crazy. And ODIN Fund is taken off. We've done $30 million in volume in the last month since we launched. And it's been absolutely fantastic.
Right. Beautiful journey. As you said, the Casey Rodemore moment was a little bit of a pivot for you. I've been knowing you for a long time, and I know that since then things have changed in another direction. Any hurdles that you have encountered in this journey before or after the pivoting to Ordinals?
Yeah, I think our journey is just filled with hurdles, mountains and bumps and hurdles. And, we have scars and bruises from trying to build products in ICP and Bitcoin. Building cross-chain is hard. Building good user experiences is hard. Building things that people actually want is really hard. And so ODIN Fund is really kind of the culmination of everything that we've been learning for the last 4 years as builders. From a technical perspective, from a user experience perspective, just from building what the market wants perspective, I think it's kind of all come together for us with ODIN Fund.
Nice. How do you see the industry evolving in the next, let's say, 2 to 5 years, in general, with regards to chain fusion, to interoperability, to Bitcoin Ordinals, which is now your major focus of activities?
Yeah, one of the things that we've really tried to do is emulate what Polymarket has done. Polymarket is a great example that I always use because even though it starts with Poly, if you ask 9 out of 10 people, they probably don't know what it's built on. And being able to do chain abstraction and wallet abstraction and, leveraging that kind of tech, I think is going to be increasingly important as we move forward. And so, taking a page from the book of Polymarket, ODIN Fund, we don't say ICP anywhere on ODIN Fund. We don't mention chain fusion. We don't mention the tech behind the scenes because what users want is a custom Bitcoin crafted experience where they can come in with a Bitcoin wallet, pay all their fees in Bitcoin, and transact directly with BTC. And this is exactly what we were able to give them. And so I think any blockchain that can enable this kind of user experience, like ICP, I think has a big advantage for the next, 3 to 5 years in crypto, where really what you want to do is solve a pain point for a big user base in a way that is really fantastic.
Thanks. Actually, you touched on a very good point. I've been having conversation, of course, around side events, which are very good here in Denver. And what I notice is that many builders and senior people in the industry, they came to me and say, hey, now the thing is ICP is relevant in the industry and for what's next. So what's your take on all this?
Yeah, I think I've seen, there's always been, the ICP maxi bubble,
Of course.
where everyone can kind of drink the Kool-Aid and,
I'm very famous.
rah,
ICP
rah,
bubble.
cheer for everyone. But breaking out of that into the broader scene has been a challenge, I think, for the last couple of years. And I'm seeing, maybe for the first time, a new ecosystem, which is the Bitcoin ecosystem, starting to get lots of traction on the ICP side. This is from like really skilled developers choosing to build on ICP for the tech. And this is, users starting to come in and recognize, you can build really fantastic cross-chain experiences on ICP. I mean, ICP with, Threshold ECDSA and EDDSA and Schnorr, and being able to create oracles directly in your smart contracts, like put all of this together and you have this really, really fantastic setup for people to come in and build, these abstracted, fantastic user experience applications. And so I think from a ICP perspective, this is really exciting. This is what everyone's been, working for the last,
Very hard.
I don't know, decade or so.
Almost a decade, right?
Is to try to find like, where does this tech fit in the cross-chain space, and what kinds of use cases can we provide? And I think we're finally starting to see this kind of traction, not just from users, but from developers as well.
Now, Odin, it has been a fantastic success. Before you told me, oh, we will build it like crazy, no weekends, no sleeping at night, blah, blah, blah. But really, tell us, what was the secret sauce about such a great success?
Yeah, I mean, it was really like, I don't know, probably a set of 20 little pieces of innovation, all packed together into one fantastic application. We use chain abstraction. This is built in natively to ICP, so you don't need to own ICP to transact.
Right.
All of that happens on the back end. And so that was, key innovation 1 of 20. The second one, users can log in directly with the Bitcoin wallet. They don't have to use a new wallet. They don't have to go outside of their, known safe wallets. And so we use sign in with Bitcoin behind the scenes. We use a Wallet Connect product called Laser Eyes that we connected up, with the AstroX team with the sign in with Bitcoin functionality. So that's like key innovation number 2. Number 3 is speed. Cross canister calls, cross subnet calls are kind of annoying in terms of like latency. And so we decided that we would use a single canister architecture. This is kind of debatable within ICP right now in terms of like which architecture to choose. Single canister has been fantastic because every single call is 2 seconds.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what it is. And this is partly because of protocol updates that we've had on ICP, lowering update call latency from, 3 seconds to, 2 seconds essentially. And then everything is a single call. So, buying, selling, everything is fantastic. That's secret or key innovation number 3. Number 4 is like optimistic front-end updates. So even if it's 2 seconds, you can just click and there's nothing keeping you from just clicking again. Like I've done, 20 in like 5 seconds. You can just keep clicking. And so that's like key innovation number 4. I mean, there's a host of these, and when you put them all together, you get like this gem of a user experience that's really, it's only because of all the, bumps and bruises and scrapes from the last 4 years that we were able to kind of craft this perfect user experience.
Learning by doing, right?
Yes.
I'm happy you touched on the protocol upgrades. I'm sure you're well aware of the DFINITY roadmap from here on. What do you think about it? Anything that got your attention particularly? Any comment, feedback you want to give us?
Yeah, very excited about the Solana RPC.
Wow.
I think that if you look at meme coin trading activity, it's probably 90% Solana, maybe more, maybe 95%, maybe 98%. You definitely have traction on Base. You have some traction on Base. You have some traction on Ethereum or on some other chains, but I mean, it's mostly just Solana. So if we can onboard users in a really easy way, I think we have a really good shot at bringing people from Solana meme coins to Bitcoin meme coins. And so imagine a user experience where you log in with Phantom, you deposit Solana, and then you swap it to Bitcoin, all in Odin. And in less than 30 seconds, you have Bitcoin and Odin ready to trade. And before, all you had was Sol and Phantom. Like, less than 30 seconds, already onboarded. And now we can start to bring liquidity from Solana over to Bitcoin meme coins. And I think this, in part is enabled by the work that Omnity is doing. They're integrating a lot of really great infrastructure on the Solana side, and also the Solana RPC and the other work that DFINITY is doing there.
That's a fantastic user experience. Okay, quickly, what's next for Odin?
Yeah, I think we've had a lot of great success over the last month since we launched. 20,000 users,
Wow.
almost 300 BTC in volume. We've had almost 4,000 tokens launched, almost 20 tokens bonded. It's been, a massive success for
Massive
the
indeed.
first month of a product like this.
Very well.
But I would say this is just like a baby step in where we want to go. I think if you look at Solana traction and you look at DGen activity on Solana, I mean, right now it's kind of a dumpster fire in terms of what's happening in the trenches on Solana. So, can we create a differentiated experience, leveraging a lot of really fantastic behind the scenes tech? And how can we create a Bitcoin meme coin experience that's a superior or more fair or more trusted or more premium experience? And, how can we go on and take on, the meme coin experience happening and even beyond meme coins? Meme coins have had multiple periods of traction and activity, and it might not continue forever, but in terms of like a cross-chain DEX, in terms of just building good tech that has great user experiences, I mean, this is just the beginning for Odin. We want to pour gasoline on the fire, and we want to go big.
Thank you so much, Bob.
Yeah, thank you.